The universal base image for Rocky Linux has been updated to make it more similar to the upstream universal base images. In particular, we replaced lib curl with curl minimal, just a smaller version of curl. It has basically all the features that you need. In addition, we added GDB, GDB server, as well as gzip, and we removed binutils, Brotli, and DMI decode, which aren't present in the upstream images. We additionally added some network config cleanup to make sure that there aren't any dangling configurations when you go to run this image on your system. In our LVM cloud variants, we now remove the etc lvm devices system.devices file in order to make the image bootable on any hypervisor that you booted on without being tied to specific hardware that was used during the build. There's also an upstream bug related to this that will be fixed by upstream in an upcoming release of LVM.
Our image is more compatible. that's the takeaway.
Also, our Microsoft Azure images are now published in the shared image gallery as well as in the Azure Marketplace, which is the shared image gallery is more similar to AWS's just sharing an image or an AMI publicly. So you can now go and search for those from the Rocky Enterprise Software Foundation on Azure to subscribe and use those images without going through the Marketplace portal itself. And this will enable us in the future to publish images more frequently and get updates to users faster without having to go through the processes for users that want to consume the latest and greatest images. And you can always check out rockylinux.org for all the latest details on where to find the cloud images and get the links right from us. 9.2 also had some updates and changes related to remote attestation. For secure boot environments, essentially, and using TPM in your hardware. So Keylime, which is a remote attestation tool that was added in 9.1, I believe, was rebased to version 6.5.2. Along with that, there's a change for Clevis, which is part of a program that allows for Keylime to do what it does with attesting to the boot signature of your devices. That now accepts external tokens, which enables some functionality in Keylime to facilitate the attestation that it does to make sure that you're really booting what you intend to boot. So there's some really great innovation actually going on in Rocky and RHEL 9.2 around making sure that you're really not booting a virus and you're booting the binaries that are actually wanted to be booted. I think the other thing for security on 9.2 is that the FAA Policy D framework, which is a framework for essentially like automation for security alerting and analyzing systems to detect patterns and such. It now provides filtering for the RPM database, allowing an administrator to utilize the FAA Policy D framework in order to query the RPM database and get information about what changed, when it changed, all that sort of stuff in real time to be able to send it to like a SIEM or some sort of similar security appliance.
Just minor updates remaining compatible. We're up to OpenSSL 3.0.7 in Rocky 9.2, which is that's a bit of a bump, but it's still the OpenSSL 3 library, and should be, like I said, compatible and hopefully updated and secure for years to come.
On the Rocky 8 side, the FIPS mode settings in the kernel were updated to conform to FIPS 140-3, which is the current, most recent federal information processing standard. It does introduce some stricter stricter settings on many cryptographic algorithms, functions, and cipher suites. So this means that when you upgrade to Rocky 8.8, you may, if you have FIPS mode enabled, experience trouble connecting to other systems which are not conformant to FIPS 140-3. The thing that pops out of my head right now is SSH keys with DSA signatures or RSA keys less than 2048 bits would no longer be available. So legacy systems and maybe a CentOS 7 system, you might have trouble connecting to and from after this change. And that's also something you'll have trouble with 9 just from the get-go, because those are decisions that were introduced directly into 9.0 when it came out. Rocky Linux is available on Oracle Cloud Platform, Amazon AWS, Google Cloud Platform, and a bit at Microsoft Azure. It's also available for other cloud service providers that maintain their own images. Rocky Linux provides generic cloud images which can work in OpenStack environments and in QEMU, KVM environments as well. In addition to those, we provide vagrant and container images for use in development and on Kubernetes pods, etc. Those are all available on basically wherever you would like to find container images. They're on Docker Hub, Quay.io, and also available on git.resf.org. To upgrade from Rocky Linux 8.7 to 8.8, or from 9.1 to 9.2, or really from any version to the latest version, all you have to do is run dnf-y upgrade or dnf upgrade as the root user, and you'll be on your way to getting the latest version. I would recommend that you consult the release notes. There are a few gotchas, specifically in 9.2, related to upgrades, so check out the release notes in the link below for some information on what to look at for, or what to look for in that.
We pride ourselves at Rocky Linux being an enterprise operating system. It's boring, right? That's the whole point of it. And so, yeah, simple DNF upgrade will get you where you need to go. It's just like any other upgrade, really. Anytime you're updating your packages, which you should be frequently, right? Highly recommended. And, ideally for the vast majority of users, you should not notice anything. Just newer packages, newer stuff.